Come in this month for our spectacular pre-loved bike sale. Also in stock a huge variety of new 2013s to choose from. Conveniently located at 3025 West Loop 820 South by Camp Bowie. Stop dreaming, start riding. March 2nd, Guys and Dolls Ballroom. Its premier fight series, number 3.
Hi, my name is Hyman. I'm a professional MMA fighter at Cobra BJJ in Plano, Texas. Whether I'm training for a fight or just need a boost, Advocare has the product Spark that gets me through the day. I really enjoy drinking my Spark. It's sugar-free, and plus it comes in 7 different flavors, so I always have a different choice.
Real quick. This is Irish Casey Hudson, 145 pounds from Arlington, Texas. I fight out of Fitness Fight Factory and also Moeller Jiu-Jitsu, 2 great gyms in DFW. Well, let's see, right out of the womb I've been getting my ass kicked by my brother. He's my older brother. He's not a very nice guy. Well, he is now, but when we were little he wasn't, so I've kind of been a tough kid my whole life. Started wrestling when I was 12, and I got pretty good at it. Stuck with it. Went all the way to college. Was a walk-on at Fort Hays State University. I busted my ass. I earned a scholarship. So I went to the gym after I graduated. Saw that competitive fire in me. Started training at the gym in Arlington. Just stuck with it. I'm in love with it. I like to box now. Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, anything combative is fun to me, coming from the wrestling background. So I'm fighting Ruben Martinez from San Antonio. Don't know much about him, don't care. My training depends on me. I'm kind of one of those guys that, I can control whatever I can control that's in my mind, so I'm going to work as hard as I can. I hope he brings it. I know I am. So March 2nd, be there. About a year ago, maybe a little bit more, I was going to F3 with Doug Fry. And Johnny Bedford kind of took me under his wing. He's a really nice guy. And this is just when he got, that big UFC thing going for him, and totally down to earth guy. Didn't, I'm a UFC stud. No, never said that. He invited me to train. It was a good time. So I trained with F3. You can't beat Johnny Bedford on your side, training, showing you stuff. Then I also chose Moeller Jiu-Jitsu because, man, Coach Moeller's a wizard. If you got a question about Jiu-Jitsu, he's got about 5 or 6 answers. So. Plus when he's in your corner, there's so much going on. You're fighting, the intensity's up, your adrenaline's pumping, and he'll look at you and be like, hey man, calm down, calm you down, I'll cool you out. So that's why I picked these gyms, and I love both gyms because they got the best training partners in the Metroplex, hands down. You can't beat it. I don't complain. No one around here complains. We love it. As far as I know about Ruben, the guy I'm fighting, he's a southpaw, so I see southpaws, I see regulars, I try to mix it up. I try to just be an all-around fighter. I like to watch film. I do watch it, get a little idea about it, but when it comes down to it, it's just about you and who you're fighting. And I think with the best training partners you can find, it only prepares you, it only sharpens your tools, sharper, makes everything tighter, crisper. So when you go out there, he's gonna be tough, but you've been fighting, scrapping with 20 other tough dudes, and they got your back, and the support and all that really helps all throughout the camp and while you're at the fight too. So. Yeah, since I got in this sport, my amateur career was kind of boring. I did whatever I could to win, took a lot of guys down. I didn't trust my boxing. Well, now that I'm a pro, I'm working with so much better guys. I've already proved that I could wrestle anybody, especially in this state. If anybody wants to throw a singlet and headgear on, let's go. But that's not what this sport is about. It's about fighting, having a good show. So I want to knock people out. I got the hands to do it. My fight against Joseph Salas, I dropped him 3 times. And that was when I was like, I'm going to wrestle this guy. Everyone was like, look out, he's a striker. Put him down 3 times. Last fight, put the guy down. I put a guy every down in my fight. So, my hands are just as dangerous as my wrestling at this point. So, when I'm in the cage and when people are looking at me, I just want them to know that, I'm going for the kill. I'm a fan of guys like the Diaz brothers and Jason Sampson, a good example. Even if I'm winning the fight, I want to kill you as long as there's time on the clock. I want to get after it. I want to finish the fight. So, of course, my ultimate goal is to get in the UFC and win. Accomplish, be #1. Let's see, I fight 45 now, so one day I want to beat Jose Aldo. So if you're watching Aldo, you better look out, I'm coming. So I mean, that's the ultimate goal. But I mean, it could go anywhere. As of right now, I want to knock out Ruben Martinez and put on a good show for everybody. That's one step at a time. Another fight to see is Doug Fry. He's the co-main event. I don't know too much about his opponent, but anybody that's around here knows Doug Fry can hurt somebody. He's got kicks, punches. He comes from a wrestling background, even though he likes to knock people out. So, you know, he's fun to watch. People say he's getting old, but trust me, he's not old. He can still fire away. Another fight that I know is on there is Casey Williams versus Chris Sellers. Don't know anything about Chris Sellers. Comes from Texas Fight Syndicate. Not a bad gym down there. They got Cadre and, you know, some of the other guys down there. Who's that other guy? That tough dude. A couple, Burt McDonald, another guy. Nelson Salas, he's tough. But Casey Williams I trained with, we both went to the same college and wrestled. He's a little bit older than me, but we both fight out of Fitness Fight Factory, and I know he lost his last one to a whatever guy, Texas Fight Syndicate guy, so he's going to be pissed off and ready to look for a win. So anybody that comes out, just know that these fights are all local guys. You're out to support, you know, guys trying to make a living, doing what they love. We're here to fight. We're here to put on a show for you, and the matchmakers and the promoters, they all love us. They all do a great job and support us, and we appreciate all the support you guys give us. So, you know, I just like to keep winning. My first 2 fights I lost. I'm pissed off about those. I still have a sour taste in my mouth. Still have nightmares. Can't sleep. So I'm not going to lose. That's for one thing, and we'll just let fate take it from there. This is Irish Casey Hudson, fighting out of Arlington, Texas, representing Moeller MMA and Fitness Fight Factory. You're watching UFFLcombatTV, and you just been hit. My partner in crime, Pam Hudson, HudsonHelps.com Real Estate, that's in Mansfield. Edward Jones Investments in Mansfield and Fort Worth, Chris Eisen and Jeff Hudson. I also have Randy King Insurance at Arlington. Let's see, I just picked up a new sponsor. Everyone needs to go check them out. American Wrestler, I'm going to be sporting their gear at the fight. Help us save U.S. Olympic Wrestling, or Olympic Wrestling in general. We help fight that cause, and as of right now, that's it. I'd like to thank my gyms, of course, Moeller. Coach Moeller, you're an excellent man. Thank you for everything you've done. Doug Fry, one of my main training partners, you're the man. Elazar, me and you were fighting on the same card. We're going to do work. Johnny Bedford at Fitness Fight Factory, Evan Cutts, Ryan Kovach, everyone that's helped me out along the way. Rafael Casillas, Angel with UFFLTV, they always do a great job. So just come out and support us, and we love you guys. Thanks.
It just dissolves away. Every time I come to Jerry Brown LMT, he gets me loose and ready to fight. I feel awesome. I can't wait to make it to my next tournament.